Hello, everyone. Go ahead and press the like button, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done it already. You read the title. We are talking about Love and Marriage DC Reunion Part 1. And then it slipped out of somebody's mouth that there will be season 2 of this. So it's going to go on. I don't know how long, how many seasons, but we're going to have a season 2, seem like. So that's good. Now, let me just get on into it. First of all, they started off with the Samuels. Okay. Now Carlos, he asked some good questions, but it seems to me like as if he had some talk or something with Monique, because I was expecting a little bit roughness on his part on the Samuels. So we didn't get what we thought was going to happen to Monique and Chris. And it looked like to me, when they first, how he walk around to the rooms to see how everybody's doing. And when Chris, just put it like this. For my opinion, after watching reunions, it seemed as if somebody whispered something in Carlos' ear. Now, I don't know what it was, because Carlos was not himself on this reunion. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that. Because we used to seeing messy Carlos. That's what I'm saying. And we didn't have messy Carlos like we usually do. Okay, now when he first started, he just started off with Chris asking, Chris and Monique, first of all, would you have any regrets of like marrying each other? And then he said, and then I'm gonna get to all these questions that the people want to know, like, did you use this show? Are you trying to use this show to get a divorce from Chris? And Monique went into this strange attitude look. That's what made me say what I said about Carlos. Monique, like, she shut him down, honey. Ain't nobody telling me. They did go back, and they showed us the part of where Chris told Monique to shut up. They went back and showed him asking him if he would marry, and he said that him looking at all these marriages these days and stuff, he said he would never get married and all of this. Yeah, Chris was talking kind of out the side of his mouth. So it wasn't anything juicy about that, but you can actually see, as we all know, that Chris Samuel was a house man. And Carlos was just telling him, say, well, maybe, he said by season 2, he said that after watching season 1, next time season 2 come on, he said that he gonna be a better husband, a better man. I like that. I like the way he admitted that even though he come with the money, he come with the fame, and Monique was his wife, like Chris Samuel's wife. She took care of everything. Well, he said that it's more to being a husband than just being a provider. So then Monique got into her take you to church attitude, going about the black woman, and saying that if a black woman start to talk about her feelings, they're saying they're being combative, they're mean, and all of this. And they kind of went, when Monique said that, they kind of went around the panel to ask them that they agree with Monique. And they said yes, because Quick wife said she was Quicksilver's wife, and Arena was Jamie's wife. So they all agreed with, with Chris and Monique. And Chris said it wasn't easy listening to my wife call me out on national TV and telling me, it was a hard pill to swallow to hear that I had so many flaws being a man. And that's when he said, I bet you when season 2 come out, I'm going to be a better man. So hats off to Chris on that. So then it kind of, it moved on. Okay, then it went on to the Silvas. What is that? I can never, anybody know what that girl name? I can never think. I know Arena, that's Jamie's wife, but I can't think of Silvas, the Silvas. What is her name? Ashley Silvas. She said that she got married when she was 21. She taught Quick. Quick started back to cry. Taught him how to be a husband because he didn't know how to be. So there you go. She says that her whole life was, she raised her husband, in other words. So this part was about that. Then it went on to, y'all, it wasn't good as you thought. Then it went on to who we was waiting on, the Tylers, Jamie and Arena. Because Quick wasn't no one about nothing. They told, but he said his daddy died when he was, I believe, 14. His mama died when he was 10, and he didn't know. They taught him, men don't cry and all that. In other words, he was saying that his wife raised him. So that's what this part 1 was all about, like bringing out all of this. It is bringing out the wives. All right, but it got to Arena and Jamie. What everybody been hearing on the internet, was he like a violent type of person? Well, he said that he made his wife, and after that, Carlos said, how you feel with him saying that he made you, Arena and Jamie? And he said she was hard to get when she was, a young girl. And he said, she's not perfect, I'm not perfect. And then the public want to know, are you aggressive with your wife? Why did you put your hand in her face? Why did you grab her hand? Then when you were at the Samuel's house, why did you get so upset when she was talking? And like, he's always been really like aggressive, I should say. But anyway, she was saying that if he go to the club and all that, he come home, take it out on her. Say he would stay out all times of night, wouldn't come home until 4 o'clock in the morning. She say back in the day that he was the kind of man that came in late, like 4 in the morning. Now, it did not come out whether he had a woman or not, but he the one told about him. Something happened 12 years ago, what everybody talking about, which we never saw or know nothing about it. That they say that he snapped, and that's what they mean by snap. Well, he found out that it was 4 men. His friends was trying to, he said, F his wife. But he said the word on TV. And he said that he made her like she is today. And everybody was just looking. Let me tell y'all. When he started talking, everybody was eyes. The world was on that man. I'm going to tell you, I felt it. Monique was looking at him. Chris was looking at him. Quick and his wife was looking at him. Carlos King had his mouth open and eyes bucked. They were looking at him. Everybody was looking at him. Waiting for what was going to come out of his mouth. So he said that she had a bunch of credit card debt and all this here. He got her straight. He got her right. He said that she straightened it out that he never put hands on her though. Because that's what everybody want to know. But he said that he was like kind of mean. They used another word, but she had no voice. That's what she said back in the day. Now you got to know that they're the oldest ones on there, and they've been married the longest. So back in the day, I know exactly what she means. She couldn't go nowhere. She couldn't have no friends. Well, she did say that. Friends or none of that. And then after things got a little better, he was different, but he's still a little aggressive. But she straightened it out, and everybody was. But the way that the women was looking at her made me feel like they was putting her on the spotlight. Is she gonna tell us the truth, or is she gonna lie? That's what the way that's the way it seemed to to be. That it was like that. And so anyway, you guys, after a while, this is the part y'all been waiting on here. After a while, they announced Winter was coming on the show. So then their eyes was going around the camera to everybody. When they mentioned Winter's name. So Winter came on, and she had some fans in her hand. And they went back on how we all talked about Winter hair. Remember how it was shaved? Usually when a woman go through a lot or something happened in the woman's life, the first thing to go is her hair for some reason, because I cut my hair all off. And everybody would say, oh, sis, I wouldn't have been that bold to get it that cut that short. But I cut all my dreads off when my son died. I was just done, But this woman shaved her hair one side bald. Then they kind of like drug her before she even got on stage about her husband. Okay, finally she got on the stage, like I said. And they all look like, let me tell you, this is why I say that look like to me. Carlos, that usually, the way Carlos is, you know, he eats you alive, right? He eats you alive. But for some reason, Carlos King was not the Carlos King that we was used to tonight on part 1. Girl, when Winter started talking, first they was talking about, you know, they like pounced on her, and can you believe that Monique turned on Winter? Yes, Monique turned on Winter. If I was Winter, because I was live on Winter Instagram today. I was live on, she said she got nothing to do with them. And I don't blame her. I said, go ahead on and shine like sunshine, Winter, because I can see, and you can clearly see, honey, Monique Samuel have jumped ship with her friend. She was telling Winter, oh, I didn't know you was talking like this, and when I come back from Africa, this was something, then you told me you was a coach. You was a coach. Now I know your mom, your dad is preaching. I come back, now you a preacher. Honey, she was throwing shade at Winter. Carlos allowed Monique to shade Winter and all of that, and I never known Carlos to sit back and let somebody take over. Now, Andy Cohen let Nicki Minaj come in there, and then, who was that? Somebody come on the Potomac, and then, you know, ask some questions, and she was throwing some shade. But this is the first reunion, and he did not right. After a while, the argument started when they asked Winter, do you know any dirt on honey? When he did that man, it opened up a can of worms. Do y'all know that? It opened up a can. It opened up so much that they was hollering at Winter. Winter was trying to keep her composure, and she says that she got receipts, she got video. She says she got it all, honey. She got videos, she got receipts, she got, honey, you name it. Winter say she has it all. And but then they Carlos allowed Winter to say like a little bit, and quick his mouth was trembling, you guys. Quick sit up, and it was a mess. It started to be a mess. Let me tell you what it looked like. It looked like Quick and Jamie had something to hide. I'm serious. It looked like Quick and Jamie had something to hide. Let me tell you why. Because when she opened up her mouth, the women start holding the men back, like putting their arms all up there. And Chris Samuel was looking over there at telling Quick, shut up, man, please, and looking at Jamie like, oh man, no, like, please, y'all, please, don't do it, man, y'all shut up, man. Let me tell y'all, but she reneged part 2. It was the way they acted like a fight was getting ready to break out on the, honey, Carlos jumped up out of his seat and ran, honey. It was a mess. Them people was going to turn that place out. Let me tell you, I have never seen reunion go that to the left like I saw tonight. It was so much pressure. Oh, Carlos, he almost lost full control of that whole panel tonight. I can see the security people. You know how you can see elbows and stuff in the camera? Oh my God, it was a mess. I felt sorry for Carlos. Let me tell you why I felt sorry for Carlos. Carlos lost control of the show. Carlos, I'm going to tell you the reason I believe, because Carlos was trying to keep the heat off of somebody. And when he did, and if he did, and Winter Williams picked up on it, and she knew that he was protecting Monique, and he would never say that Monique was the reason for all of this. He never did say that Monique was the reason for all of this. So that kind of, oh my goodness, that made Winter come out and kind of start saying things. But in the end, in the very end, they were saying, why would you say this after all these years? And we've been married all these years. Why would you want to tell people business? Let me tell you, y'all. I never saw so many people grab and plead for their marriage. They was, in other words, saying to Carlos King, please, Carlos, don't let this be another love and marriage hospital, please. Please, Carlos, please. Let me tell y'all this here. He did not. Carlos could have made it or broke it tonight. But after them women was, let me tell you, them people was actually pleading with Winter not to tell the world about their husbands. So we got to wait till next week, you hear me? And see what is going to happen. Because ain't nobody telling me, like I say and I tell y'all, I ain't got this old being stupid. It wasn't meant to go like it was. It was not. Because somebody whispered in somebody's ear and they held. He didn't go in on Monique like he should have gone in. And then he shaded on, he really did shade Winter. Oh my God, then he went in on Jamie. Oh, but then he even backed off of Jamie. He didn't go on Jamie hard enough either. He didn't go in hard on Jamie either. So let me tell y'all, so on the next one, so it went off. And the fight, like I say, it's going to be, the kids going to be on there on next week. And because the fight, I don't know the way, you know how they do production. We might see, because Carlos jumped up and ran and jumped in another seat and crossed it. He was ducking. So if so much happened, so they might show some of that next week. I believe they will. Now look, before I want to say something to you guys. And I said that I was going to say this on why I had you here today for the recap. It's not really a recap. This is just a reunion. Just telling you what happened on the reunion. That, like I said, I felt that somebody was whispered in somebody's ear because Carlos, he didn't go in like he usually do, real hard. So maybe he'll regroup, and we'll see. We'll see a little bit next week because they didn't show us that we're gonna see the rest of the fight. I'm gonna just warn you now. They showed some of the family that's gonna be on there, so they didn't show us nothing. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about something. When if y'all like, I see you're talking to each other. I don't mind you talking because I'm live and everything like that. But did anybody want to say anything or want to come on and say anything that you see it? Anybody want to say anything about the show, about the reunion? If you want to come on and say it, you can come on and say it if you do. Well, that was about it, you guys. That was all that happened. They just the better part is gonna be next week, hopefully. Hopefully they finish it off. And don't forget to thumbs up the video, share it with a friend, subscribe to the channel. I don't know. Hey, you guys, have you seen that I added a new, a comedy skit on the playlist? The two gossiping sisters. Check it out. It's really funny. They're really funny skits. Okay, you guys, have a real blessed day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Don't forget to thumbs up.